Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff for the single back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
First and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The tight end has got it. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Volunteers have first and 10 here. They're going to run it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. Great cut there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man, has the first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Inside the 25. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he
powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, a championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powers through. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Vols with first and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back in motion now. He's back to throw again on second and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The Volunteers moving quickly down the field here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Pulls it in. It's Staley. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The Vols are in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Got him. He's sacked.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. Give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Here's the throw, deep downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Look, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab behind the line, it's Green. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Eludes the rush, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first time. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
1st and 10 play coming up. On the run, it's Owens. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Important second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And the Aggies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. No huddle here for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Raiola. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Down he goes. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. No huddle now for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he scores. Touchdown, Vols.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied. Wow. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Campbell. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. And the tailback's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Hands off to the left. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught out of the 15. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, A&M. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it,
but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. And a sophomore making an impact play. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch in the end zone. Successful two-point conversion. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier wrapped up. Brought down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And the Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quick throw to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The defense just did a great job. Now can this offense put together a drive and ice the game here? Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Leading here late in the game. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers.